What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a Love and Marriage DC recap. I also want to talk about Married to Medicine a little bit and Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey. Miss Robinson is going to try to talk about all three of these shows. That way I can get my opinions out, honey, okay? Okay, so really quickly, guys, let's talk about Married to Medicine really quickly because that's what I have the least to say about. What do I remember, honey, from Married to Medicine? Okay, let's talk about the CONTESSA and Heavenly situation. CONTESSA is upset that Heavenly went on her YouTube channel and was, speaking very negatively and derogative. Look, is that a word? She was speaking in a derogatory manner about her marriage. With all fairness, CONTESSA, I'm not saying that Heavenly was right, but at the same time, your marriage, it is unhealthy. And the people, honey, was asking Heavenly questions. I do believe when you are friends with somebody, you should put up a united front, right? Like there was a way for Heavenly to speak honestly about CONTESSA without saying as much as what she did, right? But CONTESSA, you was on Heavenly's show, and then you was constantly always talking about your husband in a negative way. So you put that energy out there first, in my opinion. And in my opinion, CONTESSA, you need to leave your marriage. You do. Scott is unhealthy. I'm not buying this shit about, oh, well, now we both in therapy. Now he's such a good man. He doing everything he needs to do. You was down to that reunion acting like you was scared to really say what was going on. Quad had to speak on your behalf. Heavenly had to jump in there too. It was Quad, I think, that told Andy that you was in the process of filing for divorce. Like all of that, girl, you gotta own that mess. And you're not owning it. You are coming off as a perpetual victim. I don't like CONTESSA, you guys. There's something about her I don't like. I do like that she's very accomplished. But, bitch, it's time to start accomplishing the things that's really important. Okay? Drop that zero and get you a new hero. Okay? And move on with your 3 babies. I believe it's hard. Melody did it with 4. Melody, Sheree, honey, she did it with, all the kids she got. You could do it too. That's one more thing on your damn to-do list, okay? Since you over there making to-do lists. I don't like CONTESSA, you guys, because I feel like she is disingenuous. She's inauthentic. She's fake. Like, I just don't get that she is somebody that really loves herself. It's almost as if she's always trying to prove something with all these accomplishments. It's like, oh, I gotta, run this marathon. Oh, what is she doing now? Training, to be in some type of competition or something. Like, girl, stop. What is you doing? Then how she came dressed to Anila's housewarming party with the cheap ass costume. Girl, you in the wrong costume and you are insulting Anila's culture. Anila, you got 2 damn kids. You act like you can't let that damn nanny go. Like the lady said, bitch, I quit. Okay, I thought it was funny how she did it. She like, I got a grandbaby, out in Texas. It's time for me to go back in Texas. I said, I know that's right, Miss Lady. Leave Anila's ass alone. It's something about Anila I don't like. I like that she's a blogger. I like that, she done made a lot of money and was able to furnish her house. They went over budget on the house that they got. I'm really sick sick of every year these people are buying all these big houses. Like, get in the damn house and stay in it already. Toya is always moving because she ain't got no damn storyline. Toya, you need to be flipping houses at this point. Okay? Like, you need to quit. And you don't have no right, Toya, to talk about Heavenly's new beauty supply store. Like, did y'all see her and Simone making all them faces and I was like, they is such haters. I do not like Dr. Simone no more. Not really feeling Toya. I think her boys are very handsome. Eugene is okay sometimes. But to me, Eugene needs to put his foot down and stop all that foolishness and stop moving year after year. Stop allowing this woman to control this narrative that you all are playing out, where y'all keep trying to keep up with the Joneses. Y'all can't stay nowhere. Y'all didn't have the tax debt. Y'all gonna keep being in damn debt. Y'all keep moving every year. That is not stable for the children. And then the excuse that Toya made, oh, I couldn't really have the tennis court that I want. Bitch, you was going out into the community playing tennis. That was your storyline, last year? So why did you need one at the house? Well, I wasn't able to do this. Now she got, an elevator in the house, and she's upset that the boys are using the elevator. You are such a backwards ghetto bitch, Toya, if I have ever met one. Girl, if I am a kid of yours, I'm using the damn elevator. I'm going to play in it. I mean, they are children, so when you have something like that in the home, they're going to use it to come up the stairs. Like, child, what is it there for? Okay? So, you guys, like, come on. It's the laziness for me. It's the lack of storyline. It's the same shit over and over again. And I like Married to Medicine. I think it's a very good show. I'm just not interested in, like, reviewing it all the time. I may get on here and speak on it here and there, but to me, a lot of the storylines, they just seem contrived. I love the storyline with Quad and her nephew. Her nephew is absolutely adorable. Little chunky little thing. He reminds me of my cousin Trevette. Shout out to Trevette over in Alabama, honey, my baby cousin. Her nephew, he's chunky. We've been knowing this little boy, since he was a baby. So, she's taking care of him because his father has passed on. Father was young. I was like, damn, that's so sad. Quad's mother was breaking down over that, and so was her nephew. So my heart goes out to them. I think that that's really sweet, though, that Quad is there cooking for them, taking care of them. And, she has a lot of love and support, right? Quad's house is sick. All of the houses on here is just sick. They are just really nice. And I'm really happy for Quad, especially with how everything played out, honey, with her and Dr. G. But I'm going to tell you this show had it going on when her and Dr. G was married. It was just so entertaining to me. And I felt like we was getting the real from people. Now it just seemed like, I don't know, it'd be these convenient beefs. Dr. Jackie and Simone, they're back together. I don't know how long that's going to last because Simone is just very selfish when it comes to Jackie. She acts like only, her and Jackie can be friends. She don't really like that Heavenly and Jackie is friends. Heavenly, honey, love her some Jackie. She's always speaking about Jackie in a positive light. I love it. I love their relationship. I love how Jackie has bossed up, honey, and has been on her grind. I just, I really love that about Jackie. Simone got some big ass teeth. Like every time she was laughing, doing that little laugh she do, and I was looking at her and I could just imagine her destroying the shit out of a candy bar with those shark teeth. Like, oh, she got some teethuses, honey, on her. Okay, goddamn. Are you growing any in the gum area too up top? Like, oh, just so many teeth. Lord, have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, Contessa girl, you is just, ugh, I'm just so disgusted with Contessa, you guys. I think that her husband is bringing her down. He really is. He really showed his behind at that reunion. Wasn't he like flirting back and forth in his DMs with some girl? And I don't trust him. You know, the guys, they was talking to him and, you know, oh, he made a mistake. He ain't make no mistake. That's his character. That's who that man is. So, honey, and I'm with Heavenly. I think I heard her say on her YouTube channel, you know, if you go keep talking about the man, then why stay with him? And that's what Contessa was doing. She's the one that started that fire. She the one that was telling Heavenly all her relationship business, Quad, Jackie, all of them, anybody that would listen. And then got mad, you know, with Heavenly. And I'm not saying that Heavenly was completely right with how she did what she did, right? Because there was a better way to talk about her friend, you know, and to just kind of, I don't know, just give a general answer, right? When answering questions. Just say, I wish the best for Contessa. Don't come out and be like, oh, she's in an emotionally abusive relationship. Leave that to YouTubers like myself, okay? Because we can just look at it, honey, and just see it's just not the best marriage for Contessa to be in. And then Contessa to me is annoying. You know, it's always something new she needs to accomplish. And girl, you need to learn to love yourself. Hold yourself, honey. And you know, because I'm gonna tell you something, guys. On the outside, I get it. It looked good that this girl wants to accomplish all this stuff. You know, she's a few steps up from Toya, right? So I do like that about her, but it's like there's something hidden behind her needing to accomplish every damn thing, right? It's like it's something about that bothers me. It's like, do you not love yourself? Do you not think that you are enough right now? Like, what are you trying to prove? And don't stay in this marriage just because it's married to medicine. Because, bitch, you still in medicine, okay? You don't even need Scott. I just don't feel like Scott is healthy for her. And like I said, I don't believe that Scott has changed. Just his attitude. And I think another thing is Scott was kind of sick of her constantly switching their schedules around with all her accomplishments. See, that's, you know, when you are like that in your character and you're married, it's a lot of compromise and sacrifice you gotta make to do that type of stuff. And I don't think Scott be liking all of that, right? And I'm gonna tell you, if I was a man, I wouldn't like that. Like, you always, oh, I'm about to go and accomplish this. Oh, it's like you're never satisfied. There is something with that. There's something like, she needs to go to therapy and maybe they can get that out. Right? Because I think it's something to that, you guys. So, yeah. Who else is on here? Yeah, Simone and Jackie. I love their relationship, you guys, but I just really don't like Dr. Simone. I think she's way too territorial with her friendship as it pertains to Jackie. And just, you know, she doesn't want to share Jackie, and I think that that's very childish. I see Miles, he has a new girlfriend. They look like they're getting along good. Simone and Cecil really like the girl, so that's all good. Where the other son at with his cute self? Is he out at school? Simone and Cecil, they're going to be writing a relationship book because of the ups and downs that they went through. They showed the clips from when they were getting ready to possibly like get a divorce, and the whole cast just was telling them to fight for their marriage. I absolutely loved all of that. Like, that's one thing I like about Married to Medicine is if y'all about to break up and y'all kind of the rock of the group, like Simone and Cecil, I think they've been married like the longest. Everybody kind of look up to them. And one thing I like with Simone and Cecil is the jokes. Like, they could just joke and laugh and have a really good time, you know, so I really like that with them. But I liked how everybody just, you know, came together and helped to keep that couple together, and they're still together, and I'm just so happy about that. Cecil, did you get rid of Tammy? That ooga booga wooga? Okay, yeah, you got to get rid of them little friends on the side, honey. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much, you guys, what I remember from Married to Medicine. Congratulations to Heavenly on her new beauty supply store. It was so beautiful. Oh, and another thing with Contessa is, she's talking all this stuff about Heavenly. And, oh, well, I'm shocked I got an invite. Why she didn't let me walk? Because Heavenly had a section at the little beauty supply opening where, some of the ladies walked, and it's only right that Quad and Jackie, she's close with them. So they modeled, some hair and was dropping it like it was hot. And, Jackie, I think, has some skincare. She had like a skincare booth and stuff, which is, that's in line with who Jackie is. And, and Jackie and Heavenly is close, and they're still on good terms. So all of that makes sense, right? Contessa tells Toya, what did she tell her? Oh, well, I'm just, I'm up in arms because she didn't invite me to walk through the show. You've been out here talking about her like a damn dog with your delusional ass. That's how I know Contessa has lost her marbles. Because what is you mad at? You just mad, to be mad. You really mad at Scott, and you trying to blame the shit on Heavenly, okay, if you ask me. Okay, that's how I look at Contessa. I just feel like she is just full of it. Why would you walk in her little beauty supply store show? What the hell was Anila doing? Like she spraying spritz and shit. Like, what is going on? Okay, Hopper, who this woman? What is she doing? I didn't understand that part. I'm like, child, y'all should have put one of them damn wigs on her, honey. Give her something to do. But yeah, I didn't like that with Contessa. Like, oh, I'm really going to be upset with Heavenly because she didn't invite me to, walk in the show. And Toya was like, well, y'all not talking right now. I think you need to, express to her how you really feel. And of course, Simone and Toya, they all up in Contessa's ear because they feel like all Heavenly do is talk about them on her YouTube channel. But let me tell you this, them bitches is just mad, period. Simone is go always be upset that Heavenly and Jackie is cool because she don't, she want Jackie all to herself. That's the type of friend to me she's displayed that she is. And she's just petty. Simone is petty like that. I feel like Toya is jealous of Heavenly and her ambitious nature. Heavenly is so funny how she checked that lady. Who was it? Nikki Natural or somebody? I forgot the girl's name. She was like, bitch, don't be dropping your ass in front of my man. And then she saw Damon dancing, not dancing, excuse me, honey, talking to another woman. He's just talking. And Heavenly got all jealous. What's she talking to my man for? I'm like, Heavenly, you need to quit. But it's funny, though, right, when she acts like that. Heavenly and Damon, they my favorite couple on the show. Heavenly is my favorite, period. Her and Quad. I love her and Quad and their energy that they bring. I like Jackie. Don't really care for like nobody else like that, because honey, they is full of shiggity. Let's get to Love and Marriage DC. Okay, so as far as Love and Marriage DC, what is her name? Winter. She done got her hair done. It's not bald on one side. I'm so happy. She's a very beautiful woman, and her hair just being, that color and that style. I like that a lot better than the bald head. And I don't know, honey. She was just doing too much with how it was done. I've seen people do that right, but Winter, somehow, some way, honey, she did it wrong, honey. Okay. But yeah, Irana and Ashley, they're not really feeling her, I don't blame them, in a sense, but it was really big of Irana to like not Irena, to like let the past be the past. And I think Winter began to explain her conversation that she had with Monique and all the stuff she had been going through with the divorce from Kevin and how he lied to her, scammed her, honey, tricked her. It just really messed her mind up. And, you know, she's been feeling away. And I think Irena really paid attention to that because she's a woman, and that helped her to forgive Winter. But honey, that damn Ashley. I like Ashley with her pretty thick ass. Oh my God, I love me some Ashley. Ashley was like, nah, bitch, I'm still, you know. And it was a little irritating. I'm like, Ashley, come on, let the shit go. Let the shit go. And I'm going to just be real. If it wasn't for Winter, bitch, okay, y'all need a bitch like Winter on this show, because I like the show, you guys. I do like that it's different from Huntsville. It's a bit of a break from being on the first floor, honey, okay? This show, it doesn't feel that first floor as Huntsville, but it's not as good as Huntsville, okay? And these people are way more known than the people in Huntsville, honey, okay? I don't know, I just feel like Huntsville may be more relatable. But yeah, DC is different. I'm starting to like Quick the more interviews I hear him and Ashley on. Monique and Chris. Poor little tink Chris. Chris, you better make sure that prenup is intact. And then, honey, you need to run and fast. Head to the nearest exit. Okay? Because dealing with Monique, that perfect Patty shit, you guys, is following Monique around. And look, girl, you need to let it go, okay, before it ends up being a love TKO. Okay, wasn't that Teddy P that said that, honey? And I forgot what exactly he was talking about, but it just felt right to say that right there. Okay, that part right there. Yeah, Monique, I don't know what your problem is. And my thing is this. You already looked a certain way on Potomac, right? You already look bad because you dragged and bullied poor Candace on the Real Housewives of Potomac. I know. Some of y'all rolling your eyes, sucking your damn teeth, saying, Miss Robinson, you know, you being biased. You just like Candace. I'm not saying Candace is perfect, but that was Monique's shit at the end of that. And it came out, and it was where you could smell it, and she don't like that, right? So I just realized with Monique from these past 2 episodes of DC, she's very insecure. Oh yeah, very insecure. And what a shame. Beautiful woman, right? You got all this going for you. You got this marriage to this man that's treating you like a queen. Chris, do you have a brother? Okay. I'll go a few extra pounds this time. Okay, sure. Anything to, you know, upgrade, honey. Okay, I'm just saying, I need a nigga like Chris up in my life, honey. I will eat that pig feet with you, Chris, and them hog maws. Look, that shit I don't eat, honey. My mother used to eat that nasty ass shit, chitlins. Ugh. Miss Robinson, honey, is too bougie, honey, to be eating the nigga food. Okay, that part right there. But, honey, I done went off on a tangent. But, yeah. I need a nigga like Chris, and I see this bitch. I literally just want to punch her. Like, bitch, do you know the shit that Miss Robinson done been through? I'm reading y'all comments. Y'all done been through shit with y'all men, and I know you just want to slap the shit out of Monique. Like, bitch, have you been watching first floor ass Huntsville? Like, Chris could really be that nigga. Okay, you over there messing up the church's money at this point. Where is Gigi? Gigi, I need you to come out of obscurity and tell us more about Miss Monique, because I'm really starting to believe it all. Okay, you guys, she looks horrible on this show. Like, it looks so bad that she shouldn't have been on this show, because it's to the point now I forget she's on it until she starts randomly fucking complaining after everything has been good on the show and with her and Chris. And Chris just is so, he acquiesces to everything she does. And, oh, I would still choose you after all these years. Shit. Okay, let me play some. We gonna get to the parts. We gonna get to it. Okay, so we got the sex therapist there. So DJ Quick get to talking about him and Ashley's sex life, and he talking about she going through this phase, and then the sex therapist says to Ashley, are you in your early 40s? Why she say that? Ashley was like, bitch, no. When I first heard that, I thought it was so funny. I thought it was so I like that about Ashley. Like, there is I don't know. I feel like I know Ashley. That's what makes me like her. Even some of her qualities that are not so good, you find a way to put up with it because she's likable and she's so pretty. She really is. And I don't know. I just think, I feel like Ashley is very, like, relatable. That shit is funny. So the lady is simply saying that your libido, it increases at 40. I'm like, goddamn shit, Miss Robinson over here, honey. What, I'm 37 now? Ooh, 40, honey, is knocking on my door, bitch. Why y'all didn't tell me? Ooh, child. I'm already sitting on ready, honey. Okay. Shit, this is the waterworks section over here, honey. Y'all want to see a bitch come down the slide? Okay, come try Miss Robinson, honey. Okay, look at that, doing commercials and stuff. Let's get back to the show. But yeah, that was just so fun. That damn Monique and that wild ass, cackling ass, like, that's kind of redeeming because it's like, okay, we can see the bitch laugh sometimes. But other than that, she be bitching, moaning, complaining, and I be over it. I'm like, Chris, you gonna need you some CBD, my nigga. You gonna need to hit the blunt a few times, Chris, if you're gonna be over there with rambling Momo. And it's weird because it's like you can't stand Giselle, right? Y'all know I cannot stand Giselle. But she was right about Monique with some of the stuff she was saying. That's like, oh, bitch, I could see it. The shit Robin was saying. See, they caught her number. And that's why she left that show. Because bitches like her, they don't like to be called out. They'll do all the calling, though. When it was all on them to gang up on Candace, she was down for that. When it became her, it became a problem. She is a victim. Chris enables her. And that's why she don't respect him. A woman, and it don't matter, fellas, it don't matter how much, it don't matter how many times you give a woman her way. Like, if she don't respect you, I don't care how long she been with you. Us women will collect that money, fuck you, suck you, honey, and collect that check with a smile, and just, we will, like, women are a little bit different from back in the day. So, I just feel like she ain't all the way into him. He's not. She's very manipulative with Chris. She's always looking to have her way. And when it's like that, a woman is not into the man, right? Like, you're into a man, ladies, if you want to change and be a better person. Like, and not just because of him, but like, the way he behaves and acts in the world, you're going to be inspired and motivated to do better naturally in your life. Her and Chris, she loves all the money and shit. And, that's what, like, if he didn't have that trust, she would not be with him. It is not a love thing like that. Okay? She don't love Chris like that. If he didn't have that money, And I'm not at all saying she need to be with a broke man either, or a man that just got regular money. Okay, I'm all for my girls getting with men. They got some fun shit, because that do make you stay. And I feel like y'all men, y'all come with so much. So shit, give a nigga some reparations to go. We gonna be going through a lot of arrested development with you men. So we might as well get paid for. I'm just saying it does make things better. But a woman will truly be in love with a man that is his best in his character. So you got to have the money, because that's a resource, right? That's going to attract a woman. Women love stability and security. We love family, children. Most of us, not all. But if you can cater to that, the money is important, but your character, you working out, keeping your body together, you having hobbies and friends, having your own life, and not so much of your own life where we are not a part of it, but you have to really, respect is so important. Like, in order for a woman to really love a man, the respect gotta be there. If it's not there completely, her love ain't gonna be there completely. She gonna be 1 foot in and 1 foot out, like this heifer, Monique Samuels. How you doing? Ask me how I know. So Monique is coming from a perspective of, well, hopefully Winter sees that Ashley kind of has this smart mouth with everybody. Not necessarily, not necessarily, because it was, the stuff that Winter said. They both offended each other, okay? They both were negative with each other. So that's what that is. And they both have to own that. And I think that Winter was sharing her stuff with Kevin. This is a marriage show. I think that they were supposed to be one of the couples. So she really wanted the women to understand where she was coming from. But this is what happens when you share as a woman. You share, and then other women begin to get judgmental. And then you explain more and share more. And then women get even more judgmental. And then it gets frustrating. And you're like, damn, I'm just trying to open up so you'll understand me. And that's where it went wrong with them, because they didn't really respect her, Irena included. They like, you didn't get to know this man, you married this man. And that is gonna make you look at a woman a certain way, because Winter is not really owning she didn't do her homework. Winter is one of them people where she feel like, well, as long as I look good on paper, then the rest of it doesn't matter. And lady, it does, okay? It does. Quick want us to believe that his fun size ass is over there screwing Ashley for all these hours. Honey, child, you look like one of them 5 to 10 minute men. I just don't see it with you, Quick. I like Quick though. I think he's very entertaining. And what is he, a DJ? I really like DJs. And yeah, so I like me some Quick. But honey, you ain't fooling nobody. Ain't none of you niggas doing nothing in that bedroom. Not on this show. Child, Quick is basically saying, honey, he ain't enough for Ashley. Now I'm just like, why is y'all saying all this shit in front of Winter? Okay, you really is showing that you may be fun size. He may not be big enough for Ashley, honey, okay? He may not be, but he say she still wants some more. She's still a freak. I don't know. I don't know what one would do. You not putting it down the right way if she wanted so much. Like, when you put it down in the bedroom, you got to do that shit one good time. Give them one good show, since you say you working a lot. But she shouldn't want it like that. The fact that she's still horny like that, you not feeling that need. And then your ass be gone all the time, okay? She may end up stepping out. I'm just saying, shit. We be getting bored with you niggas these days. Child, they get to Jamie and Irena, and Jamie get to saying they like brothers and sisters. Everybody was like, that's not good. That's not good. If Irena don't want no head from you, then it mean you ain't doing it right, or that just ain't her thing, you guys. Y'all gotta realize everybody don't like head like that. Some people, they just want to be fucked really good. Okay, that's what they want. They don't need all that licking and, So, Jamie, you need to get on your shit. I felt the need to say this, okay? And this is what comes with wisdom. I don't think that Jamie and Irena was saying they have brother and sister sex. What they're communicating is, after being with somebody for so long, it's that type of relationship where I got your back no matter what. We're talking about 30 years. And the fact that Monique can't, yeah, well, they're having brother-sister sex. And no, what they're saying, the bigger picture of what they are saying, see, this is how I know the bitch got a one-track mind. What they're saying is, after being with somebody for so long, you become family with them. What's the closest thing to you? What? Sibling, right? Brother, sister. That's your closest family, right? So that's why that was said. I don't think that that's the type of sex that they have, but that is how marriage ends up being after a while. And even after being together with somebody for so long, you may feel like we're so close, like brother and sister, like they just know me, they just understand me. Everything is not about sex. All the parts of a relationship is not about sex. It's not like, and anybody that looks at it like that is going to be stuck. And now when I look at the Samuels, I see what has happened, because there's some arrested development between the two of them. That's why they got all them babies that she didn't even want. Okay, I know. She didn't, I think Monique liked it when they had them 2 kids. He kept trying to put all these babies in her, trying to be on this archaic shit that we saw on Potomac. Cause Chris, we ain't go pretend. Okay, we didn't see that your fried green tomato eating ass, we ain't gonna pretend that you wasn't on that. You was on that when you was on that show. So they both, they got their issues or whatever. Monique has more. She's never satisfied with nothing he does. So, Chris, child, you better have I hope that college sweetheart is available, baby, because you're going to need that bitch. You're going to need her and is that the girl that the mother, she liked? Because remember, his mother didn't like Monique. Yeah, mother didn't like Monique, and I see why. Too much bitch. She wasn't doing all this bitch and moaning and complaining. When she was on Potomac, she was so happy. If you notice her first scene, she was so nice and happy. And yeah, I'll keep having, she was a damn bobblehead. I'll keep having babies for him. Oh yeah. She was on her goofy shit, right? And then after that, complaining ass Monique was born, honey. Just, oh, I'm not for lazy moms. And, oh, I'm running a business. I don't got a nanny. You got all that goddamn money. Shit. Miss Robinson didn't even have that budget. But guess what? Bitch need to go to the movies. That baby going to daycare. Bitch want to go to lunch in the middle of the damn day and have a drink. Okay. Yeah, somebody going to daycare. Okay, you figure that shit out. But you're rich and she just like Anila. Anila got all that damn money and options. And, oh, I can't handle cooking and getting the kids up. Anila from Married to Medicine. I can't handle, girl. Us real women, honey, we do it every day. We figure that shit out. So y'all spoiled. So we get to Monique. She just has so much nerve. She ended up talking about their sex life, her and Chris. And she's like, I feel like we have selfish sex. Y'all need not talk about sex. Y'all got other problems. Y'all need respect in the relationship. You need fairness, balance. Come on, Libra. Ain't that what y'all specialize in? He's a dark-sided Libra. Okay, because a Libra that's like light, I don't know, they just would do better conflict mediation. They would be more patient and understanding. And I just don't get that from her. She's very demanding, very controlling. Remember what Chris said. She really is those things. She ends up saying whoever climaxes first. That's how they, decide that, it's over, and that's selfish. That's really not selfish, because sometimes a bitch tired and a bitch like Miss Robinson don't care. Just somebody come. Like, I've had times where I've had sex and it was like, okay, I don't even give a fuck if I came, because my mind is somewhere else anyways. And then probably I got a show, some food to get, I'm worried about that. I don't give a damn shit. Hurry up. Okay. So, and if it's a problem, I don't know. Like, as long as you getting off, but to me, it's not realistic for you to want to get off. Like, she keep trying to make everything so perfect with them, and it's just never going to be that way. I think Chris would fare better if he's with somebody that just lived life day to day like him. This bitch probably. And don't get me wrong, it's good to have a plan, guys, when it comes to life. What is she, a type A personality? It's good, but like, she represents the dark side of that. Like, it's the overdoing it, and it's not even fun no more, because this bitch already know what everybody's supposed to be doing, and like, she be doing too much. So, and if you notice in their relationship, it's all about what he has to do for her. It's very like one-sided. What did I tell you all? Whenever it's one side only being presented, there's the abuse. A relationship is two-sided. And a lot of times that narcissism, I'm not calling her a narcissist, but that toxicity of a relationship, it comes from it only being one-sided. It's not balanced. It's, and he has needs too, but I don't even think Monique can meet his damn needs. I really don't. She won't shut up long enough to hear what they are. She be cutting him off. She be like, child, it's just crazy. Chris gets to talking about how he was introduced to sex through porn. And just bang, 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 honey. Okay. And it's, it's one-sided. See, that's abuse too. Because it can't just be one-sided. And then he has that in him anyways. Because he's a football player. And a lot of them are just very dominant. Remember, Monique has called Chris a spoiled athlete. So there's some stuff, within him she's had to endure. So, I do get it, but I just see him compromising more with her. I don't think that they are balanced. I just don't. So, sex to me is not what they need to be talking about. They need to be dissected. Okay, put in lowest terms. They're in a confessional, and they are talking about...
All I know is we went out to dinner. We talked for a while. Eventually, the drinks got to flowing.
All I noticed was he's steady talking. She's not listening. Whenever a woman is doing that to a man, that's a sign of disrespect. She does not respect him. I don't care how he done got the draws. Okay, he on his Tommy shit. I don't care. She don't respect him. Period. I told y'all that. Lack of respect. Once a woman don't have that lack of respect, she may love you, but you want her to be in love. Because when she's in love, there's the chance that she won't step out and be with somebody else. But if she love you, there's a chance that she still can and will. And don't think that she won't. See, men be thinking on some patriarchal. That's why a lot of men, you guys, some of them, they don't like me. They like how I look. They like the fantasy I represent, but they don't like me and how I just be so ahead of the game. They can't stand that shit. They be like, where this bitch come from? Who told you all of this? Okay, just watch, listen, pay attention, and you will pick up the game. Okay? So Winter apologizes to the guys for saying some slick, sarcastic things about them. Ashley keeps asking her, does she want a fun-size Snickers? And I'm like, okay, Ashley, let the girl apologize. And she finally did. And that's when Arena, forgave her. And like I said, I felt like all of that was cool. I noticed while Winter was speaking, all the guys, they really appreciated the apology even quick. It was only Ashley in her confessional still going off and, it wasn't girl, just move on. Just move on. One thing about reality TV, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And if you see everybody else is letting this shit go, then bitch, you need to follow suit. Okay? Because she acknowledged. I don't mind people actually holding a grudge if they are never apologize to or acknowledge, because I understand that, and I feel like that's human, right? For you to still be upset and feel away. But once somebody apologizes or say, hey, my bad, I shouldn't have came at you like that, I came because I was in this dark space, to me that's big, to like own your stuff. It's not saying that what she did was right, but she acknowledged, right? Because a lot of people, I'm gonna tell y'all, they don't do that. I always get asked, why do you work in mental health? Because I'm going to tell y'all, and it's some real stuff right here. My clients, they acknowledge when they have wronged me, or if they may have said or did something to hurt my feelings. This is more, you guys, than a so-called regular person. I've been around so-called regular people. They don't apologize. There's no acknowledgement. There's this narcissistic entitlement, like, oh, well, I did it. Why you still upset? That's like the tone with people. So I just always get asked, how do you work with those people? Those people, they acknowledge and they apologize. Some of you all don't. You need to take a page out of their book. Irena and Winter. I love that Irena put herself in Ashley's shoes and kind of came at her like, girl, I said what I said and I was being shady, but you really do have a lot going on mentally. And Winter was like, well, no, it's more so emotional. Hell, it's probably both. She says that Kevin had lied to her, and it's the lies that continue. He refuses to sign the divorce papers. And y'all know he going around saying he still want to be married. And when you have that one-sided, see, that there's that again, this one-sided scenario where one person really wants out and one person really want to hold on, is the one that really wants to hold on. Yeah, they are the problem, honey. Okay, because who the hell won't just let somebody go? You got to free people. People don't belong to you. If they don't want to be with you, let them go. It sounds easier than said. I get it, right? But, you got to let people go. And the way that he keep trying to explain his side and hold her capture, try to hold her, I should say, hostage. And like when people act up like that, like that's selfish. And I wish they would stop bringing him around. I'm not trying to be funny, but when Kevin comes around, it's like a fucking dumpster comes around. It's like the trash man is in the house. It's like he don't fit in. He has a very dark energy. He's a liar, a manipulator, honey. I could see right through Kevin. So, honey, it's a no for me. So they get to talking about Winter's apology to the whole group, basically, to the guys. And, Irena was like, I've been talking with Winter and I've decided to forgive her because, she did acknowledge that she was wrong. And Ashley got to saying, well, no, it was a generic apology. And it's like, Ashley, at this point, you looking childish. Let the shit go. Okay, and Irena was kind of looking at her like, girl, Winter is not the only one that did wrong, so girl, you need to let that go. Child, it just gets all unnecessary at the dinner table because Ashley still refuses to forgive Winter, and then Monique is trying to get Winter to further explain, and it's just like, I don't do this type of stuff. Like, once you let me know that you ain't trying to forgive me, bitch, I'm done. Okay, and if I was Winter, I would have been done. But, she gets to explaining, her situation in the space she's been in. Ashley was wrong again. Oh, you brought my marriage up because of your embezzling husband. See, you keep playing, and women play this game with relationships. You got a relationship, I ain't got a relationship, I gotta take you down, you gotta take me, da-da-da. It's like, let it go. Whoever is still holding on to it is the one that got some drama going on. And we go see on the next episode, honey, that I'm gonna get to, there's some trust issues, it look like, when it come to Ashley and Quick. There is, some drama. Her marriage is not that perfect. I think Ashley was bothered not because she was talking about her husband, but it's kind of like, I want to believe that my marriage is such a way, and that if that's how it's been, then that's how it's been. But girl, like, let it go. Everybody else has let the shit go. I could see if everybody still was mad at the girl, but you the only one. Okay, you gotta let it go. So Chris allows Garbage Man looking at, he need to get rid of that damn jean jacket. Okay, Kevin, you ain't no good. Miss Robinson can see it, honey. Okay, you need to be hopping on that trash truck, honey. They make good money too. You may need to do that. Okay, some of you niggas need to go around and be garbage men since you represent trash anyways. Okay, how you doing? Okay. But anyways, he get to explaining himself and, oh, I still miss winter, and his child, shut up. Ugh, not Ashley. Winter. She says, oh, I don't miss you. Girl, we know you don't, because you've been lied to, honey. You've been bamboozled. He love bombed her. Girl, that's why you got to take your time with these men. Set your traps. Set up an emergency situation for that man to bail you out. You always got to go by their house, girl. Well, COVID, and girl, you went and got married. Shit. So that's another thing with Winter. She got to own her shit and never do this again. Not in this way, girl. Okay? So Kevin, he brings in a free ebook, honey, that neither one of them wrote. I thought he told us that Winter wrote the book. See, it's the lies. It's the lies. And then Kevin, are you an attorney? Like, why do you need to prove your case? Let the woman go. Let it go. You are not who you once said that you were, sir, so let it go, okay? It's the more aggressively, you guys, this is a character flaw in people. The more they try to prove themselves to you and try to act a certain way, they're really not that way. So the fact he won't let this go is a lack of respect. It's one-sided. There's that word. So you know he's abusive. Okay, I don't care how mild and meek he tries to act when he come on up in there. Child, bye. And all the women was able to see through it. And that's what really helped for, what is that girl name? Ashley, to forgive Winter. She got to saying, girl, I don't know why you married this fool, but I feel sorry for you. And I see the light, honey, okay? This is how you know Kevin is a liar, because Winter was asking him direct questions and he kept trying to move on anyways. That's another red flag, honey. And she kept holding his ass to the cross, honey. So, yeah, everybody picked up on the fact that he lying. Chris Samuels, stop bringing this joke around, honey, okay? Child, so I think Ashley got sick of them. Her and Quick, they go upstairs. Then Irena and them, I think they came. And then Monique and Chris still at the table. Kevin's still trying to prove his point. Winter breaks out in song. You need to sign the divorce papers. That Winter can sing. She has a beautiful voice. Ashley chimed in, honey. They made up. Child, it was just crazy. Okay, so we on the next episode. It is so funny looking at that house they were in, because we saw that same house on Potomac. It made me think of the Potomac trip and how she was acting all nasty and rude. Monique, that's how you was acting, honey, when you had Candace in your house. But anyways, honey, Monique notices that everybody likes Winter now since Kevin is such a joke. I'm like, good. Kevin was good for something, honey, okay? Okay, so let's talk about the highlights of the damn episode, honey. So Quick, he been drinking. He decides to bring up the fact that he used to cheat on Ashley. Ashley was like, bitch, what? When was this? Child. Ashley was like, you was cheating on me then? Quick was like, yeah, babe, you know this. Like, so this was after she moved in and y'all had the baby, and I was so confused by how they told the story. But I'm guessing, yeah, she had already moved in. They had their baby, and he was cheating. And she was like, "Well, no, I told you. I stepped out on you." And child, Ashley then says, "I didn't even cheat on you. I text somebody, and you got so pissed about it." Ain't that about a bitch? These niggas, this is the patriarchy I keep telling y'all about. It's one-sided. And some of y'all be feeding into the shit. Oh, it's okay that the man do that. No, it ain't. Okay? No, it ain't. It's okay for these men to sexualize women and to be having sex with them, and then you can't have sex with nobody. You just text somebody. What type of shit is that? Girl, I bet you wish you was fucking another man back then. Okay, and if you was the right type of bitch, you would have did that. I'm just saying, shit. Fuck. See, I don't fit in well with, y'all know how Miss Robinson is, okay? Girl, So, child, DJ Quick Honey realizes Ashley is mad at him, okay? Girl been holding this nigga down all this time, and he was stepping out. Ain't that what they do? Down to the first floor? I knew it, you guys. That's why she reacted like that with Winter. Do y'all see how certain stuff have a way of coming out? And you go so hard for him and look at what he was doing. But it was in the beginning, right? Your ass is still there, so he must doing something right, or y'all didn't work through whatever issues y'all had. But shit, you didn't even know, sis. That's how it be. They want you to be super faithful. Meanwhile, they step out. Okay, yeah, that's what they do, honey, on the first floor. Child, Ashley says if Quick has ever played her, she done got her lick back. I know that's right, sis. I know some people didn't like that. They like, ooh, y'all doing all this tit for tat. But listen, if you don't play tat to the tit, then you gonna be wanting to leave that man. Oh yeah, you gonna want to leave him all the time. So it's only when you get a little bit of revenge, right? You want to stick around. Like I always tell y'all, like if a man then did some funny stuff to you, you gotta figure out what you gonna do. You can get back at him. Like I always say, if you go stay, you may as well play. Because bitches be out here acting as if, oh, you know, I'm just gonna hold my man down. So you doing all that one-sided shit that does not serve you. Okay, that Melody Holt shit. That don't serve you to provide customer service. That don't serve you to, you know, be knowing little shit. It does not serve you. You gotta get your lick back, and then you ain't gonna give a damn about what he do, because it's gonna be like, shit, he need to worry about what I'm gonna do. Okay, because they are depending on you because you are a woman. Okay, we are in a patriarchal society. I don't care how many rights women have or this, that, and the third. A lot of these men, even your so-called good men, they will always defend a man cheating on you. If you mention you cheat, they gonna be looking at you like you the worst bitch on the planet. You are so horrible. And y'all know I get a lot of pushback. It's like, you didn't have to do that. You can sit up and tell these niggas that you didn't put up with everything from a man, and the minute you say you done stepped out, because the way they look at you is like a little slave. Like, as long as you are a slave in your situation, it's like you a good woman, okay? But as soon as you living your best life, you may be talking to a few new guys and you ain't really emotionally tripping off of just one man. They don't like that. And then some of these people will say, well, no, you're emotionally unavailable. You goddamn right. I am emotionally unavailable for a nigga that's not available for me. How you doing? Life is about self-preservation. We get hurt in relationships where we try to overly give to somebody under giving to us. You give people what they give you. Like it's a tennis match. And then if you know that you don't want to be with the person, you know that they don't even have what it takes to be your particular person, you got to leave them alone. Have enough respect for yourself, leave them alone. But yeah, don't sit up and allow no man to cheat on you. Don't do it. They want you to do that bigger person shit too. And I don't subscribe to that, because I ain't seen not one bitch come up, come out of that happy and strong and winning. I just ain't seen it. So you got to look out for you. Don't be on some, but I'm a woman, but it's natural. I done had women tell me it's natural for the man to cheat. All that dumbass rhetoric. Nope. You need to eradicate that from your brain. Okay? That is not how it goes down. He done did some shit. You better do some better shit. How you doing? Okay. So it's the next day, and we got, the couples are dressing up. That damn Quick and Ashley, they are Ike and Tina. I bet. We got, Monique and Chris. Chris is Biggie Smalls, baby. He did such a good job with that, you guys. He was in character. Irena and Jamie, Jay-Z and Beyonce, they kind of served that. I thought that everybody did well with the whole costume thing, right? They deemed Winter Yolanda Adams. I was kind of looking at it like, why is Winter there? Like, she kind of could have left after the sex therapist left. Okay, but I guess, she a part of the cast. They was getting along with her, so we'll see. I'm interested in seeing if this show is coming back next season. I'm thinking they would be, but I think everything is going to turn. It's going to turn against Monique. Like, the Winter go fall out with her. Oh, the reunion is coming up, honey. We going to talk about that too. But yeah, it's crazy. Child, was so funny because everybody is enjoying Chris Samuels as Biggie Smalls. I enjoyed him. He did a very good job. Now Ashley is still mad with Quick. He trying to give her a kiss. She like, nah, See, that's what your ass get, Quick. Y'all need to stop bringing up all this shit on this show. If you go do this show. But be strategic with what you share to the audience. Like, because a lot of that shit in the past, it don't matter no more. So I'm just like, why did you even bring that up? But I think he was trying to add more context to their storyline, like to, how they got together. Ashley was upset about, why he brought it up, and that, that was 18, 19 years ago. I forgot to say they had IVs in their arm to detox from all the drinking they was doing. I said, y'all just be doing too much. Okay, I don't need no damn IV up in my arm. Just drink water. Okay, like, what is going on? So, Ashley asks a question. If you met your spouse today, would you marry them? So, Chris jumps in and says, Monique can be difficult at times. She's just looking at him. She's very demanding. I would have added annoying, okay, a fuss bucket. And at times she's controlling. He just wanted to continue on a tangent, and they should have allowed that man to do just that. Like I said, Chris, you need to pull up in the hood, go get you some, go get you some medicinal marijuana. Go get something, honey. You gonna need something, a support dog, something to deal with crazy ass Monique. She's crazy. Pretty, very pretty woman, crazy though. But the weird part about it is, right, he goes on to say, but I would have it no other way. He didn't say all this bad shit, but I would have it no other way. That's a lie. Stop lying. I feel like he enables her. I feel like Chris feels like Monique is the prize. No, nigga, you the prize. You and all that fucking money. And if she don't get it together, come holler at Miss Robinson. Okay, you done having kids? I'm done. Your big ass ain't put none up in me. You go carry him, shit. But come holler at a woman like Miss Robinson. We could spend that money, honey. Okay, and I ain't gonna be nagging about what you didn't do and Did you, long as you at the house with me and the kids, I'm good. And you slinging some good shit, I'm good. I'm not going to be like Miss Petty Patty. Okay, Miss Not for Lazy Moms. Like, she needs to get rid of that stupid name, too. Just Monique is just irritating, honey. Ugh. He get to saying he loves Monique and he would marry her 10 times over. She's smiling and, Child, he ruins it by saying, even my college sweetheart. And then she, says, well, nobody asking about her. Girl, you that damn insecure bitch. You the wife. You the wife. You got all the power. You the one with the ring on your finger. Wives, you got power. Do you know it? If you don't know it, why you married? Then she said some dumbass shit on this episode. I'm skipping ahead, you guys, because this show, I like it. Don't get me wrong, but it's the recapping. It can get a little boring for Miss Robinson, and my ADHD kick in, and I'm all over the place, honey. Okay? At least I think I got ADHD with certain stuff. I just be skipping ahead, like, because I be that bored with stuff, like, child. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
give me a compliment by bringing somebody else up. No. I don't need to hear about how I beat out all the other ones that didn't deserve to be here.
Yes, you do. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, let certain shit go. I wouldn't have had that much of an issue with this moment, but it's the fact that I've seen her on like all these episodes and she always is putting him down. So shit, now it's his turn to do that to you and you don't like it. Okay. But I didn't think that the way he brought it up, I didn't feel a way about it. I feel like she projected onto him and made it look like he made this horrible mistake and he made it more than once. And no, he didn't mean it like that. He just saying he probably really loved her, thought he was going to marry her, and he ended up with your ass. And I'm pretty sure her ass would be grateful because you are ungrateful, Miss Ungrateful Patty, okay? I liked her little Kim wig and costume. I thought she looked cute, but Monique is a no for me.
Honestly, I feel like that simple commitment vow piece of paper, I feel like that complicated us.
Ain't this the same broad that was on Real Housewives of Potomac throwing her damn marriage in everybody's face and Giselle can't keep a man? Girl, you don't mean that. And with a man like Chris, see, she's tit for tat. I'm sitting up here looking at Chris's face and he looks hurt and she probably is on some tit for tat shit like, oh, he said that, but he didn't say it trying to hurt your feelings. Monique, boo, oatmeal pie face, do you want to come down to the first floor? Because I know niggas that will tell you stuff purposely to bring you down and to hurt you. And Chris is not that dude. Not from what I'm seeing. Is Chris perfect? Absolutely not. But he's a good dude. And like I said before, we do so much talking about the guys on the first floor that when we come into, the company of somebody that's actually decent, we gotta praise that. We gotta acknowledge that. Okay, if we can acknowledge all the bad, let's acknowledge when somebody out here doing good. And for her to sit up here and, oh, well, I could have did without the piece of hair. No, you couldn't. You a lie, don't care who tell it. You know damn well you married this man because of that damn money. It ain't nothing wrong with it. It ain't nothing wrong with wanting a man that's well off, ladies. I'm not one of them women that's gonna judge you for that. Because to me, the ones that lose be the ones dealing with broke guys that they are not getting any financial help or backing from. And then the nigga cheating, lying, doing all, get your money. Collect that check by any means. That's the business that I'm in. Get that money. Make sure, you have stuff in common with him. You love him. Make sure he got good character. He's a good dude. Monique knew that this man was a good dude. Okay? But I think that she needs a lesson from the first floor to really appreciate it. Does she need Martell Hope for the weekend? Okay, do we need to set that up? And what's up with all this news I'm hearing about Martell and Sheree dating? Nope. Sheree, though, is a step up from Ariane. She is. I'll give her that. But they would make a good couple because both of them is lost. Okay? Ain't nobody at that house, honey. Okay? The light is not on in either one of their houses.
So would I do it again? I'm not going to say yes. I'm going to say if we did it all over, I feel like we probably should have just stayed soulmates, spiritually married, no paperwork, and just be together, have kids. Because I felt like we were more fun back then.
Unrealistic expectations. Why are you looking back? Why are you saying it was more fun? What about if he didn't have no more money? Would that be fun for you? Okay? No, it wouldn't be. So, girl, and she wiped that smile that was on Chris's face. Okay? This is somebody that is constantly unhappy. And I'm going to tell you, this is how a woman breaks down a man. Is when she don't appreciate nothing that he does. Like nothing he does is good enough. That's when he stops and he starts giving all that loving and that money and that attention to somebody else. A man is always going to go in the direction, a good man. He's always going to end up moving in the direction of somebody that's going to appreciate him. And she did that shit purposely to bring him down because she has such a narcissistic ego where it's kind of like he can't express himself. She cuts him off. She makes it about her. Like Monique has a very obnoxious, belligerent personality. You got, to me, she does. You gotta really like be watching and paying attention. And she's not so ferocious. Look, there's that word. Shout out to Ashley Darby. She's not so in your face with it. But if you just sit and listen for long enough, she always got to cut Chris down. Well, you're not good at, this man is sitting here, guys. I'm looking at his face, not smiling, not feeling good. I'm like, damn, this man was having a good time, and then you had to bring him down. He done brought more to the relationship than you ever did. You didn't have no money, really. Okay, it wasn't you upgrading his life. It was the other way around, and you don't appreciate shit.
It is kind of hurtful for you to say that. Some of the things that I don't like about you, I still would do it over again. So it does.
Do y'all hear that?
It is fairly hurtful for to hear that.
She's ungrateful, okay? But I told y'all, Monique is so in her ego, and she likes to blame and project on the Chris. She likes hurting him. Pain is love to Monique.
I can't give y'all that. Yes. Would I do it again? Hell yeah. This is the sweetest woman that's been the same for 30 years. She's just better now. So it's not up for debate. It's not a long drawn out answer. It's yes.
Wow. You got even Irena and Jamie. That lets you know. Irena and Jamie, even they are willing to, still be with each other. I really want the women on this show to pull Monique to the side and say, girl, do you know about the type of man you got? Okay?
Yes, I would. So Jamie has actually been the same person I met 30 years ago.
Same.
Well, then, if everything the same, then why y'all can't get it on in the bedroom then? So somebody lying somewhere, okay? The truth is not in this group. How you doing?
Same bulldog.
Same person at this time. We're happy.
We're in a great place. The past is the past. We've moved on.
So it's not just for appearances. We're actually happy in real life.
Time for the silvers?
Yes.
Ashley first, ladies first.
No. Would I marry quick knowing the person that you've been since I met you? No. I wouldn't have married you when I met you. I was super young. I was super infatuated. I just loved quick that could do no wrong. Like when I met him. I feel like I've taken 20 years out of my life to help mold, to help I don't want to say raised, but raised.
Raised, but said, use the word.
See, that's the problem I have with marriage. I don't want to raise anybody but my child. When you get to the point in a relationship or marriage where you feel like you are raising somebody, a man is a child. Like, how can you have sex with that? Like, how can you rectify that? How can you explain that? Like, I like Quick and Ashley's marriage. I feel like they had a bad moment on the show, right? But I see a lot of resentment from Ashley. And I'm hoping and wondering if she can overcome it. Because like she's saying, I've had to raise you. That ain't, that's not how any woman wants to feel about her man. Even when a woman says, oh, my husband's like a fifth child. I don't want that. I want a partner. That's another reason why I don't like living with men, because like some of the shit that they be focused on, it be so stupid. And I ain't got time. I don't care. Just come over here when it's time to have sex, eat. When it's time for us to be companions, but let's quit the monotonous, you here, you upset all the time, you mad, you picking dumb fights, the toothbrushes, I had some guy argue with me about toothpaste and the top being off, and why do you do this, and why do you do that, and it's just like, shut up. Okay, so, child. But yeah, I just hope she can overcome that.
And I've gotten the short end of the stick a lot of times when I'm married.
See, that's not good. That's not good. But I will say this. I feel like Ashley is coming off some hurt feelings off of what he just said. And a lot of times when it happens in a relationship, it's like that. It stays with you, like what they said. And then it's this, I don't know. It seemed like the same thing that happened with Monique and Chris, it kind of happened with them. Something was said, and then it was a reaction. Then it was a trickle-down effect. And, so y'all stop bringing up the damn past. But I will say this. I like Ashley and Quick's marriage more than Monique and Chris's. I actually see the hope.
I feel like that hasn't always been fair. Over the past 15 years, I have had to help Quick mature.
So next, honey, let's get to Irena and Jamie and their son, little Jamie. I feel like their son is just very immature. Is he in his 20s? Still, in my opinion, there are certain things he should know how to do for himself. It looked like Irena was, well, I made sure this was ironed and I made sure his drawers was clean. He need to learn how to do all of that. Damn. Okay, he was at that table handing out all that advice to Big Jason, honey. Okay. And then, look at how his life is. He got these felony charges up against him. He has a meeting in the courtroom, honey, with the judge. That's coming up. His girlfriend is with him and his parents and his attorney, and I guess he got caught with some drugs, a weapon. Like, you facing some serious stuff. Okay, you need to get your shit together. Jamie and Irena, they kept trying to reiterate, well, as long as he keeps working and doing what he's supposed to do, maybe the judge will see that. And I'm looking like, shit, he gonna get some time. Y'all be ready to put some money on them books. But it looked like he gonna get some time. It's unfortunate. It's very unnecessary, because you were kind of born into a family of privilege. And I'm sorry, guys, but when I see people that actually had their mother and their father and they mess it up, like that whole two-parent household thing, to me, it's a lie. It's a lie, because some people, they do better in life when they come from a single-parent household than a two-parent. Okay, this man had both parents. They done been together all these years. He's still out here doing, whatever he want to do. But in a way, though, that's not a reflection of them. Because you could do all you can by a child, and that child could still go out here and just do whatever they want to do. It's unfortunate, but it's like that, Oh, really quickly, that little Jamie told them at the last minute that they had court the next morning. Like, told them the day before, like, child, do better, honey. Y'all better than me, because I probably wouldn't be bothered with that damn son. It's something about Lil Jamie, you guys, I don't like. But let's move on. Let's get to Chris and Monique. So we are back from the trip. We got Chris and Monique. They take their children horseback riding. I like the fact that they got the kids, you know, on horses, and they're learning about how to take care of the horses. And I love their little family. And Monique, you are just ruining everything. Damn.
So what you think about the whole detox getaway?
I think the biggest moment for me was a conversation with the Silvers. When they asked the question, you know, if you could look back over your life and your marriage as it is right now and get a glimpse of it before you walked down the aisle, would you have done it again? So,
Absolutely, for me.
So were you surprised at my answer?
I was a little bit shocked, to be honest. So if I asked you to marry me again, you wouldn't do it?
I really don't know.
Shit, I know. I'd marry you. I fucking... No. I know y'all like Miss Robinson, girl. You is crazy, but... Monique is just a fake ass bitch, okay? I'm gonna just cut it to y'all. She know damn well. Look, if you gonna marry a man, at least marry a man that's financially set up like Chris. And after you talked all that shit on Potomac about how you well off, and my husband, he made great investments. You even brought it up down to the reunion, even with him being retired, you know. You even walked away from Potomac because of your husband's money. I don't think she understands how life is going to be outside of Chris. That is just, life is going to have to humble her, you guys. And Chris is really looking frustrated at her, like, girl, stop playing.
I couldn't marry you until I saw some for sure change first. I would appreciate if you could just, like, before you start talking, think about how what you're about to say might impact who you're about to say it about. And to bring up somebody that was somebody that you used to date, that you used to sleep with, that you were in love with, that is hella disrespectful.
You know what?
You still fucking talking about that. And this is what I'm saying. She is so wrong, you guys. She's projecting onto him. And I hate when people do this, when it's really her that has the fucking problem. Okay? And she has such entitlement. Honey, she's starting to look like a narcissist. I'm just saying, I don't want to call everybody that, but goddamn it, shit. Okay, you gotta call it like how you see it. She is obnoxious. She is disturbed. Like, I already felt this way on Potomac. I told y'all, even after I did my whole series on her, and y'all know I dragged her ass. But her character is really not that good. And I think, and the sad part about it, you guys, is Monique thinks she's perfect. Monique feels like, and she'll admit that she's not, but she really does believe, like, and you know a person is that way if they are so hard on their mate. Girl, why are you with him? Shit, I will be with him and enjoy that money, okay? And babysit your kids. And look, they'll call Miss Robinson mom because Miss Robinson know how to fit in, okay? Shit, girl, you got a beautiful family. You said...
Okay, well, let me address that. I've only cared about one other person outside of you, but that wasn't even to the magnitude of where I am.
But you just did it again, Chris.
You get upset that he's not talking to you and expressing his feelings. Then when he does, you still upset. And that's because you are a bitch that just wants to be mad. And it's unfortunate, you guys. I used to be with somebody like this. Like, nothing you could do could make them happy because they are a person that just don't want to be happy. And I know that, you know, a lot of people don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. And the truth needs no proof. It's like right here for everybody to see. How you doing? Okay, so I know her kind and I'm done with her. Goodbye.
Oh, listen, I mean, what more you want me to say? I'm being straight up.
See, I'm being straight up. I hear this man begging like, damn, I'm trying and nothing I do is good enough. He's gonna get to a day where he stops and he may start acting first floor. I hope he don't, but he may, cause we never talk about it, how you go from the top floor and you can start acting on first floor because you feel like, on the top floor, you're not appreciated. I'm just saying women do it all the time too. When we ain't appreciated or acknowledged, honey, it's like, oh shit, you don't appreciate what I'm doing. Okay, I won't do shit then. Y'all know how we could get. He gonna get like that, okay? Because she keeps moving the goalposts. Do this, do that. It's a never-ending to-do list with her. And she's so narcissistic. She's so controlling. Robin and Wendy called it out that last season she's on there. They saw how she was trying to bully and control Candace. Now you doing it with your husband. You need to quit.
Tendency is you do something offensive, I call it out, and then you get mad at me for calling it
I'm
out.
not mad at you. I get defensive. I'm not mad at you. That's something that I have to overcome and get better at.
And another thing I notice is he's the only one to apologize. I told you, whenever you got that one-sidedness in a relationship, it's unhealthy, it's toxic, it's abusive. He's always acknowledging and apologizing. It's never her ass.
Being defensive. So, am I going to change it overnight? No, that's something that has to be a process for me to change.
I know, and I understand.
But my love for you is the same. Come on, Monique.
She's manipulative. She gonna start crying and he gotta feel sorry for her. If the cameras was here, they would probably start I'm serious, guys. This is how it goes. Start undressing, having sex, and there's the relationship. And it ain't much of no relationship, just a whole bunch of sex and ham hocks and Miss Robinson, leave them ham hocks alone. Oh, she's vegan. My bad. But she used to eat them. Girl, I'm so sick of you. You and your dreads. I'm starting to like her hair like that. I kind of miss it, like being in the bob and straight too. So I wonder if she gonna go back to that. But girl, ever since you got them damn fingers up and through your hair, ever since you got them locks up in your hair, you been acting crazy. Maybe it's the hairstyle, guy. I don't know.
Like, it hurts my feelings.
It's not that it hurts your feelings. It's not that it hurts your feelings. It's the fact that you feel insecure because you know damn well you don't bring much to the relationship but your mouth and all them demands. That's why she tries to do everything, you guys. She keeps trying to overcompensate. It's like another Contessa. Let me do this. I just can't sit my ass down. I gotta keep doing 800 other things. That way I can feel like I'm somebody. There's this emptiness. There's this, I need to prove myself. Stop. You the only one that's telling yourself that. He ain't telling you that. You enough right where you at. And to be honest with you, Monique, I don't know many men that will want you. I mean, you're attractive, but that's not enough.
At times, I feel very insignificant, and I feel like I'm always trying to prove myself. And that's pretty much been my life. Always trying to prove that I'm valuable.
No, baby. You don't have to
Trying to prove,
anything.
no, don't say that because it's not what you think, it's what I feel. Right. I'm always feeling like I constantly have to prove my value, prove my worthiness. Who wants to hear that they have to be compared to the worst of a situation in order to feel valuable?
You know what, sis, let me
I'm always trying to prove myself to everybody, and then I get the shirt up and the stick every time. And then when I bring it up and say something about it, then I'll be bad or I'm being a nag.
You are a fucking nag. Shit. Chris, do you got a brother? I'm just saying.
No, you're not doing too much. And it hurts.
So we are at Ashley's event. Chris says Monique is barely speaking. Girl, how much is enough? Like, it's ridiculous, guys.
Monique is barely speaking, so I can tell that she's still pissed about the comments that I made.
And she doesn't care. And she blames everything on him. She's like a kid. Okay? Not cute. Your fan base don't like you no more. Girl, I hope it was worth it. So everybody arrives to Ashley's little, event for her book, the launch of her book. Just do that shit. Ashley is there looking good, honey, okay? She invites Winter. I like Winter's hair. It looked like she cut it. And it's so funny, they had a moment where Ashley was like, well, I invited you, but, we're still not and Monique was like, girl, just be with her, okay? Right, that damn Ashley cannot say friends. It's okay, just be associates with people. You still don't know her, gotta get to know her. Y'all done had some hang-ups in the past, on both ends. Both of y'all was wrong. Try to move on, see what you could do. Don't force it, right? So Quick, he actually proposes to Ashley again. I guess the first proposal wasn't really that good. He had a new ring for her. She kept saying she was going to take off her ring. He was like, that damn Ashley is a psychic. I guess he had told the guys what he was going to do, Chris and Jamie. And he was like, I hope that damn Jamie ain't told Irene. He tell her every damn thing. So yeah, that was pretty much the episode. I like how he proposed. I like the Silvas. I do. I just feel like they need to stop bringing up the damn past, honey. Okay? Don't go back. Move forward. Okay? If you can. Okay, guys. So next week got Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's quickly recap that, honey, so I could be done with all of this. I could be done, honey. We got Candy and Kenya. They got their kids at this look like a little trampoline park. Something kind of similar, it looks like, to Sky Zone. The little girls are so cute. Brooklyn is really getting older and looking like her father. Like, oh my God, that is Mark's face. I'm like, Kenya, what did you give this girl? Okay. Maybe she'll have Kenya's height. What do y'all think? What's the Blaze? I love that name. Blaze looks like Candy. Like, where is Todd at, honey? Because that is Candy's face. Okay. That Blaze look just like her mother, honey. Okay. Riley looks like Block. And the boy, he looked like Todd, but I see Candy in him too. What's his name? And he's real cute. What's the boy name? Ace. Yeah, little baby Ace. But yeah, the little girls was having fun. Kenya ordered them some popcorn. She got some for her and Candy. They began talking about all of her problems she's having with the Kenya More Hair Care.
Enough problems of my own, honey. I'm trying to save my hair care line and all these retail stores. Girl, I have all these shipping issues. Like, it's a lot. There are so many things that have fallen by the wayside. So I think immediate action, we need to know what your inventory levels are from overseas. I don't know how to fix that. The good news is I had gotten offered 5,000 doors at CVS and a new line at Walmart.
That's like, how is it good if you can't?
I can't even supply Valley.
Right.
So that's what we're working. See, you get business. Nobody else asked that question.
You know damn well Candy get it, girl. You better, shit. And see, with everything that's going on now, honey, that let Miss Robinson know Mark was probably helping you. Okay? So, yeah, Candy is that girl, honey. Candy is that girl to talk to about business. Because Candy understands on a whole nother level. And Candy kept trying to tell her, get you a team together. Let them, handle stuff for you. So, can you go get it together? She's not a Sheree, honey. Kenya does get shit done. Got her house done. Got her bit. Miss Robinson got to give it to Twirl, honey. Okay? She ain't no damn Sheree. Candy gets to telling Kenya, don't let MARLO deter you from having, a good time with us. All the girls are going to be going to Blue Ridge Mountain. But Kenya, tells Candy she don't trust MARLO. And I don't blame her. MARLO is that bitch. She will stab you in the front, back, apologize, keep stabbing you. That's pretty much what happened when her and Kenya started talking at the end. I was like, girl, Kenya ain't about to accept this fake apology from you. Okay? Kenya gets to saying you cannot trust Marlo as far as you could throw her. You know the bitch 6 feet tall and is about 200 pounds. I'm like, that girl ain't that big, Kenya. You is crazy. Side note, y'all, I had to take them nasty ass turkey legs out my greens. I know. Some of y'all rolling your eyes, sucking your damn teeth, but I had to go get me some more ham hocks. Ham hocks is where it's at. Okay? No, I didn't have turkey legs. I had the wings. Yeah. Ugh. It's just the taste of it. It just was off. Ooh, child. But Miss Robinson been over here tearing them damn ham hocks up, honey. That is my shit. But yeah, Candy, she get to telling Kenya about, Marlo kicking the nephews out, telling them how, just to get the F out. And, she didn't feel like that was cool. I'm just kind of looking at y'all like, why is y'all surprised? Okay. I told y'all I like Marlo, but Marlo is a street bitch. Street bitch, they don't care like that. I think that Marlo has a kind heart, but I feel like she feels she bit off more than she could chew by taking these boys in. And it's a lot for her. It's more than what she bargained for. Okay, you got teenage boys. Everybody can't handle that like that. And y'all know how shifty Marlo is. So, Kenya agreed that was wrong. And, she's making everything worse by kicking them out. And you promised to be there for them. Yeah, she did. But this was kind of put in her lap, right? But it's a lot. She got the baby sister taking care of the boys now. She already got 4 kids her damn self. Babies at that. Like, child, it's a lot. We see Sheree working on She by Sheree, hopefully, honey. She's talking about the girls that done got a BBL, honey. She got to make sure there's some drawstrings inside the clothes, honey. Okay. Saying, yeah, we see her talking about her iFit deal, and she's getting ready to, go to Florida, and I guess they want to do some business with her husband. Later on, she's going to welcome the ladies to a trip to Jamaica, right? Because I guess through another business opportunity, yeah, she is gonna, be able to invite all the ladies out. I'm looking like, is Drew invited? Next, we see Candy. She's packing for the trip. Candy says she's going to call up Marlo and let her know that Kenya is not coming. Oh, please. Kenya is going to pop her ass up. She ain't going to miss no pay, honey. Okay, what I did not like was the shit she was doing once she came. And it's just very annoying. I saw her doing that shit, last season or the season before that. It was irritating, and I'm just sick of that. Well, Brooklyn has to come, and I don't have it. Bitch, you are on this job. You got enough money to hire a nanny. Let the nanny take care of the girl for a few days. It will be okay. Stop acting like you the only one. It just, these women with all this privilege and this money, her and Anila, they get on my damn nerves. Got all the fucking resources, but still, because of Brooklyn, and I don't know, and she may come, and I got to get a new house. Girl, bye. You just don't want to be up in there with Marlo. Just say that, and Miss Robinson will understand, but the shit that Kenya was doing later on with the story, honey, it was too much for Miss Robinson, honey. And I'm skipping ahead because I'm a bit bored. I am. I apologize, but I am. Okay, the ADHD, honey, is coming back. So Candy finally tells Marlo that Kenya isn't coming. And I like how Marlo responded. I thought she was going to go off. But she was like, girl, we going to survive Kenya coming or not coming. What else is going on? Okay. So next we got Marlo and her sister Crystal. What I'm gathering is she helped to take in Crystal as well when Crystal was a teenager. Marlo has really been there for her family. I admire that. Crystal seems a bit more mature than Marlo. Like she tells Marlo, "Girl, you got to set ground rules for the boys." Marlo is walking her through their room, his clothes and stuff all on the floor. I think I saw a review and the person was like, "Oh, that's normal." No, it's not. We got to stop normalizing toxic behavior and clothes being all on the floor, and y'all is getting a free ride. Okay, y'all, got an auntie that got some money. The least you could do is keep the damn room clean. That shit is unacceptable to me. It is. Like, it's a smack in the face. I'm not saying that as kids, their room is going to be right all the time, but you all are not toddlers. You all are what? Teens, preteens. You old enough. Keep the damn room clean. Don't have clothes and stuff all on the floor. That other one, I would have popped him in his damn head for putting a hole in my wall. Do you see what I'm saying? They doing too much. They doing a bit too much. Crystal tells Marlo, "You're only strict with the boys when it comes to schoolwork, but other than that, don't just tell them to clean up." And I kind of am guilty of that. In the past, I was. Now I'm a lot better, honey, because I was big on, yeah, girl, go ahead and clean that. Go ahead. Nuh-uh, you got to check everything with these kids, honey, because they will do that shit, and I will halfway be off your ass. Or off into your ass, okay? So I'm very big on get the shit right the first time. With my mother, like I tell my daughter all the time, girl, you wouldn't even be allowed to live with my mother. My mother has such strict rules as it pertains to cleaning. The walls need to be wiped down. There don't need to be nothing on the floors. If there is, she's gonna go off. My mother used to always be like, this spot has been on the floor for 3 weeks. For 3 weeks now. And I used to look at her like, why the hell why didn't you clean it up? She would be like, this same piece of hair, it's been on the floor for 4 weeks. It's like, mama, why didn't you pick the shit up then? Like, why? I should have to pick it up. I work 3 and 4 jobs to take care of you. I say, here go the Sunday sermon. Here it go. Okay, so yeah. Marlo says she's going to be disconnecting the boys' phones. Yeah, get their ass up off that social media. Make life uncomfortable for them. I think they've been living lavish, and they need to appreciate Marlo. She's going to have to mature too. She's going to have to stay in therapy, get some type of guidance on being a parent, because I feel like you're new to this and you can't just be giving these damn kids up whenever the hell you feel like it. You know how many days Miss Robinson had where she wanted to be like, girl, you got to go. You got to, as a parent, you don't have that luxury. Kids get on their damn nerves, but we got to find a way to power through it. Okay. And like Kenya mentioned, which was a great point, you don't want to re-traumatize the kids. I've heard of people saying that they was in the foster home, or before they went to the foster home, relatives took them in, and then whenever they got into it, it was like, oh, well, we didn't have to take you in. We didn't have to do this. Your own mother didn't want you. You can't say stuff like that. That's going to really hurt and break people down. So they're already down. You don't want to knock them down any further, right? Marlo agrees to work on her mouth because Crystal said, honey, I know you be talking reckless to them. You can't be saying certain stuff to them. And Marlo, she acknowledges, that she's, been wrong. Child, next thing I know is we got Sheree. She gets out her car, honey, and she got a boot on her foot. She was trying on boots, and I guess the baby toe went down the wrong way, honey. Went down the wrong road, and, she in this boot now. Sheree looked sharp, though. She really looked nice and, had her hair up in a bun. She just really, she really looked good. Marlo always looks nice. Marlo is sending cars for the girls to ride in. I think Candy and them, their car was like a Ashton Martin. Her, Monyetta, and Drew, they're all rolling together. Drew really likes Monyetta. I hope Monyetta stays on the show because Drew is going to need a friend, honey. Marlo sends them over some OLG. Candy is so happy because of the business promotional aspect of it. Like, this is my restaurant and, I know the food is going to be good. So anyways, honey, they get up in the car and they hungry. They thinking they about to take off and eat. And the lady was like, ain't no eating up in here. And y'all know that damn Candy had about a heart attack. She was like, I can't eat. All my life I had to fight. And Monyetta and them, they get to say, oh, that ain't good. We hungry. And then Candy was like, honey, we gonna have to go back inside. I said that damn Candy is a fool, but I don't blame her. Shit, I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. Okay. So Marlo got her delusional ass in the car with Sheree, and she keep talking about, well, Candy told me Kenya wasn't coming, and then Sheree got to, saying, yeah, because she feel like you call her a liar, and she didn't like that. Marlo is just like, well, how did we get in such a dark place? Bitch, because of you. Why? Oh, you. Okay, y'all already know I'm not Kenya's biggest fan, but it has been Marlo coming for Kenya. But objectively, right? She's gonna come for the top people on the show. That's Candy and that is Kenya. It makes more sense to come for them. She ain't gonna really do too much with Sheree and Drew. She don't see them as a threat. Okay, but yeah, it's like you are the one that's, putting 20 on 10 when it come to you and Kenya. And it's like, damn, Marlo, what is your problem? Because when she does come at them, you guys, I'm not going to lie, she comes like really hard. But Marlo has always kind of been like that. But she was like other people's problems, so they kind of got over it. And, but now she got this peach, honey. You got a bitch from the first floor that finally get this peach that gives her validation. Hell no, she ain't gonna act the right way. Okay? So, child, Marlo and Sheree, they on their way to the Blue Ridge. Marlo passing gas, blaming the shit on Sheree. I was cracking up. So they get to the Blue Ridge Mountains or whatever, and the place is sick. It's so nice. All the girls, they arrive. They are impressed. They began playing this game so they can pick their rooms. I thought it was funny with the little shady stuff they was saying. Especially that damn Marlo is a fool, honey, okay? Okay, so they say for the first room, who is this that represents devotion and delusion? I'm like, who the hell is that? Candy picked Kenya because she's smart. She already know that Marlo don't see it for Kenya. Okay, that's what it is. So the good vibes and fresh gossip, that is Candy. Monyetta picked her room. She was too happy. I hope they add Monyetta to the cast. I like her so far. She may be too nice, though, for this group. But if she was with that damn Neo, honey, okay, shit, Monyetta look like she may cut somebody. So I don't know. That Marlo is so shady. So next is the person that has high hopes and low expectations. And if that type of person was a person, it would be Sheree. Here goes Sheree. Me. I'm like, girl, you sound, girl, like a pick me, honey. You is so obvious. And Marlo is... No, I guess you do have low expectations, okay? From Bob's crooked eye to Tyrone being a damn scammer to Dr. Taid, like, child. Sheree, girl, you better do better the next time. Okay, let Fatum, that's her name, let her pick out your man, honey. You don't need to do it no more. Child, Marlo tell them to change and be ready so y'all can go to dinner in 15 minutes. Sheree like 15 minutes? She said y'all do a whole bath. Y'all know that's normally what y'all do. I was cracking up. So Marlo gets on their little travel bus telling the girls about how the guys, the boys, they still go to Uber in school. Marlo is still paying for that stuff. She also told Crystal, her sister, she was going to wire her some money. I thought all of that was cool because Crystal going to need need some coins, honey. And I hope you paying Crystal a hefty fee. That could be some extra money in it for Crystal. I would pay Crystal. Yeah, Marlo, you got enough money to pay Crystal. Make it worth her while. She already got kids. Marlo get to telling the girls, you know, I just needed a break. You know, sound like a runaway slave. I just couldn't take it no more. I just couldn't do it with them boys. You know, and I don't know, you guys. I think that, like I said, Marlo should go to therapy. The boys are almost grown. Girl, try to get them to 18. I'm not trying to be funny, you guys, but parenting is not for everybody. And if Marlo don't want to deal with them, she really should have thought about all of this, like Candy said. Candy is definitely right. But if you bit off more than you can chew, right, you need to lean on other family to help you with these boys because they're almost grown. Right. And so, and also hire a nanny or somebody. She got a team, but I don't think that she needs somebody in the house to help with the boys. Okay. Cause I think it's a lot for Marlo. So hire somebody. Once a freaking again, we got a woman with some coins that, you know, that could look, money fixes a lot of problems. Okay. So go ahead, Marlo, spend them coins. So Candy gets on her about it being so long. 30 days, that's a long. I don't feel like that's a long time. That'll hopefully it humbles them because I'm sure it's going to be and no offense to Crystal, but I'm sure she ain't living how Marlo living, so that'll humble they little ass. Hopefully, honey. Okay. We see Sheree kind of taking up for Marlo in her confessional, and she feels like all of this was kind of just put on Marlo's lap. I agree. It is a lot. Candy, honey, everybody ain't gonna be sweet as pie like you. But, you know, Candy is right, though, right? I do feel like Candy's advice is very practical. But, yeah, it's a lot, and Marlo just needs to get a team to help her. The same way you would put your young kid in daycare, the same way you would hire a nanny. You need help. And it's okay to acknowledge you need help. But Marlo has to watch how she treats those boys, making sure she don't further damage them by the stuff that she's saying. That's what I'm more or less worried about. Her money could be good for the boys, but her mouth, it could be, you know, not what they need, if you know what I mean. So Kenya pops up on the girls. I think Candy ends up telling the girls she got to go to the bathroom. She meets Kenya in some kind of lobby, and, you know, she tells us that she knew Kenya was rolling up. So the girls start to have dinner. Candy and Kenya, you know, they came back. Everybody welcomes Kenya. Marlo, it feels betrayed by Candy. She's like, oh, Candy knew Kenya was coming. And, you know, she's like overly mad about that. I'm like, let that shit go, Marlo. So, you know, Marlo feels disrespected that Kenya didn't come with them. Right? She feels away. You know, it's like, it's my trip. Why you acting all like this? I feel like they both have this ego, right? But it's more so on Marlo, okay? It's more so on Marlo coming at Kenya, always trying to put her down, disrespect her. It seems like she takes, like, joy in getting close to Kenya and, like, stabbing her in the back. And it's like, you got the most shit in common with Kenya. I mean, outside of the jail stuff, Kenya don't have all of that, but, you know, kind of had a not so much a similar upbringing. I think that Kenya's grandmother really, you know, instilled values in her. And you could kind of see that. Even if you don't like Kenya, you could kind of tell she was taught to speak a certain way. There was more structure where she was raised. With Marlo, she's an all-out street bitch. Kenya ain't no street bitch. Maybe from the hood or something from Detroit, but she ain't no street bitch. When you dealing with street people, there's no ethics, no morals. They'll pretend to have some for a little bit, and then, you know, they don't care. They don't have a dog in any fight. Like, it's whatever. It's okay?
You gotta catch up, boy.
I'm kind of hurt. Candy, you knew she was coming. You're also excited that Kenya's here. But it's okay, Kenya. I'm holding my composure. You would not get the best in me, bitch. Not.
Did you drive her, Kenya?
Yeah, I did. The house is beautiful.
Yeah.
Are you gonna stay at the house?
I don't know. I want to see if Brooklyn's gonna come here.
This is what I don't like with Kenya, and if she keeps doing it, guys, I know, some of y'all rolling your eyes, sucking your damn teeth. Kenya could leave the show. We're not doing this with the baby. You got one fucking baby, and you act like you got 10. Okay, it's not gonna kill that little girl to be away from you for a few days. And if your ass can't do that, you need to be off the show. I'm not playing, you guys. I'm sick of this shit every year. I know some of y'all will say, yeah, but she acting like that because of No, Kenya has a convenient way of every time they go on a trip, she always is bringing that little girl up, using her for a storyline, an excuse. Oh, well, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with... Bitch, you got a nanny, okay? Quit it. Let her stay back in Atlanta. Stay, be away from your daughter for a couple of days. Quit all this shit, this codependent shit that you be trying to do. The rest of these people got kids. They don't act the way you do. Kenya, I feel, and I think Andy, he gonna get sick of it too. And once she lose her damn job, then maybe she'll stop playing these games. Apparently, she ain't learned shit from that game she played with not having Mark on the show, right? This is before season 12. That's how she lost her job, because she sneaking, getting married, don't want to talk about him, don't want to film with him, you can't do all of that and keep your damn job. And Andy, you a black girl, Kenya. Y'all saw how he did Nene, okay? A lot of y'all be thinking Andy like y'all like that, but your ass is black, okay? And Andy will remind your ass. You need to be available to film. I don't want to hear shit about no baby. We watch these shows to see you guys get drunk, turn up. I don't want to hear about no kids. I got a kid myself. Sheree used to come to everything. She had 3 kids. We didn't even know about Tiara, but she had small children too. We didn't see Candy and her kid. Candy got a babysitter. Who else on the show? Okay, Mayetta got kids. Drew got 3 kids. Like, it's you have 1 and you be acting like you got 10. Stop it. That shit is annoying. Even Marlo said Brooklyn is welcome. Okay? Like, she said the baby can stay. Go ahead and stay.
So where is Brooklyn going to stay? I don't know. Wait, what do you mean you have a house? So you're not staying with us? I don't think so. I think I want to stay there. My daughter's going to be there.
Look at her using the baby again as a damn excuse. I'm sick of it. I know y'all ain't gonna like this, because a lot of y'all, you only like me if I agree with every little thing Kenya does. That's how some of y'all is on these shows. I done heard Ashley Miller talk about it, Forest Rocks. I get it all the time. Soon as I don't agree with Kenya, y'all don't halfway like the video. I get it. But she need to quit. See, Twirl be doing good and then she ruin it. She got a way of sabotaging herself.
Brooklyn's always welcome. It's a huge house.
It's a huge house.
You have a damn job to do. You need to go ahead and do it. Okay? Set Marlo's ass straight, but don't let Marlo run you up out of nothing. Like Eva used to let Marlo run her, and you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, like, stand up to this girl. Set her ass straight. And then continue to film, Kenya. Don't do this with Brooklyn, and you need to be in a separate house. Please, girl, stop.
Why would you go and stay somewhere else?
Because you made such an issue of it before.
No, don't try to make it. Don't bring that shit up either. I ain't too fond of that.
Brooklyn's not even here yet, so why are you staying somewhere else? You should be staying with us.
Because they were supposed to come today, but she couldn't come today.
See, once again. And see, then she like to blame Mark, but he always changes stuff up. Well, you change shit up when it's convenient for you too. Monkey see, monkey do. Okay? So that's why, you guys, I don't subscribe to all of that. Well, Mark was so wrong. Yes, Mark is a bit of a narcissist. Yes, he got his faults, but y'all, girl, she got her faults too, and I'm looking right at him. Like, girl, stop using this little baby. Little baby's so pretty, and you sitting up here using her, to get back at your enemy for what? Check her. Marlo is waiting for you all to check her. You won't do it. That's why she keep acting up. Okay, do Nene need to come back and check Marlo? Nene would have been checked Marlo. Stop running away from her. I know some of y'all would be like, oh, she's protecting her energy. I get it. Marlo is toxic. But this is what comes with the damn job. So they get to telling Kenya they like drunk Kenya. I think everybody like drunk Kenya. She's not all like judgmental. And Kenya does have a way, you guys, of doing that. Like she could be judgmental sometimes. But when she's fun, she's fun. And I think at the end of the day, Kenya is a fun girl, you know, like to turn up. You know, she going through a lot and she liked being drunk, you know, getting drunk on camera. I'm sure it was fun for her. And I like that they enjoyed her in that light. Hopefully we see more of that Kenya. Child, they get to teasing Drew like, your vibe go be killed as soon as Sonya get here. I'm like, why y'all bring that up? Why, you know. Child, Sonya and Drew, they don't like each other. It's mainly Sonya with the problem. Okay, look at me. Can't get the words out. It's Sonya with the problem. So Sonya comes in and invites the girls to Jamaica. It's a couples trip. They can bring their boo. I'm like, child, now you know half of these girls ain't got no man. I don't know why y'all doing this to these girls. Did y'all catch that part where Marlo and Sheree, before they got into their car, they talking about how they need a husband? I'm like, ain't nobody marrying you superficial broads. All y'all care about is labels and money and materialistic items. Ciao, bye.
Thank you, ladies. Kenya, I'm glad that you joined us.
Thank you.
Will you be staying at the house with us?
I'll think about it.
Now, Marlo should have left it there. Okay. But I kind of don't blame Marlo. I know some of y'all looking at me crazy like, huh? What? What you mean you don't blame Marlo? Like, bitch, give us an answer. Stop. This is what I be telling y'all about Kenya. She be sabotaging herself. I get it. Like I said, Marlo is toxic. I'm all for Kenya telling Marlo she don't trust her. She's toxic. I get it, right? I do, but you are on this show. Candy is your girl. Stay in a room or something with Candy. Candy gonna make sure you cool. We need you to be crazy bitch Kenya Moore that ain't afraid of Marlo. We need that to come out. If you gotta come out with the Kenya Moore hair care. Like if you need a damn beat and a drum machine and the band and all of that, do it again on her. But girl, don't be letting this girl run you away. Okay, run away from me with this. Don't do that. Okay, the more you play that game, Kenya, the more Marlo is gonna act a fool.
When will you let me know?
As soon as I know.
Well, I'd like for you not to attend unless you're staying at the house.
Kenya rolls her eyes.
I really planned a trip for all of us. I would love to have you at the house. Brooklyn is more than welcome as well.
And the house is big enough. It ain't like you're forced to look at Marlo all day. So, I don't know, guys. Y'all put your comments in the comment section.
Yeah, but if you do choose that I don't want to stay there, I don't like Marlo, I don't want you to continue to hang out with us.
I'll definitely be there to experience all the ladies, so thank you so much.
Well, you won't be there to experience if you're not staying at the house.
Come on, Marlo. Like, bitch, I got a peach this season. So, I'm gonna talk to you in a different way, okay? That damn Marlo.
Okay, then I'll go home if I make that decision.
Why come all the way there, not stay with them, bring up Brooklyn, say you got another house for girl, Kenya, come on.
You make that decision.
Line in the sand.
Yes, because I mean, I paid for cars, I paid for trips. I know, but I'm
You're raising your voice when I'm
You're
trying
either going to come and stay at the house.
Okay, do you ladies agree with that stance?
I mean, I would like for you to be at the house.
Girl, Candy got you. I don't know about if the other girls got your back, Kenya, but Candy got you because she got an issue with Marlo too. And y'all know Candy is hood, ghetto, a little bit hood girl. So, Candy got her own way with dealing with Marlo. And one thing I like with Candy is she don't allow her to run her off. She don't do that. She just face it. And that's how you got to do, when you're dealing with bullies.
But the issue is also, Marlo, so you say things like, oh, you love people and you don't know why I'm hurt.
But the thing is, you seem like you were the hurt one. Now, maybe you're not. Maybe you're not capable of being.
I'm super hurt, Kenya. I believe that.
If I could have just a minute to explain myself without like the rebuttals and the talking, that just drives me crazy because you keep talking.
Marlo, girl, shut your ass up. Kenya steadily trying to talk. Girl, it was just crazy. Marlo kept interrupting her. It was just crazy. Kenya says to Marlo, you don't know how to be a friend. You don't know how to love. Let me say this about their friendship. Y'all have never been friends. Kenya, you only befriended Marlo, let's keep it real, to get under Nene's skin. Okay? You probably genuinely like Marlo at first, but then Kenya triangulates and then she plays the victim because she did that shit with Nene and Cynthia friendship, and you see how that played out. Just drop poor Cynthia, honey. I was like, why you do that girl like that on the Ultimate Girl Trip? But yeah, she did that. And it's just like, you was never cool with her. You know, it was out of convenience. Marlo is a hood booger, okay? You can't trust her. Kenya is right. You know, Marlo be backstabbing people and doing all of that. Kenya was right with her speech. But this is who you all have to work with. All this running away, using Brooklyn as an excuse. All of that is just going to make things worse. You need to deal with people head on, okay? Don't be no punk now twirl. Let this bitch know I have always had a peach. You just now getting yours. You got to remind people of that, right? And then I think that Marlo will eventually come around to respecting you, but all this running away shit and throwing rocks, hiding your hands. And then I was kind of looking at Marlo and Kenya like, shit, you bitches got a lot in common because y'all both, you know, have been toxic friends and shit in the past, right? Marlo more though, right? But Kenya, you've had that trait within you too. So, girl, y'all move on and stop the madness. Child, that Marlo is something else. But that's what you get when you deal with a hood booger, honey. She could insult you and praise you in the same damn sentence. And you like, bitch, what? What had happened? She told Kenya, you are an amazing mother. Yes, queen. And this, I was like, Marlo, now you know damn well you don't like this girl. Because Kenya just got done telling her she's toxic, right? So, y'all don't like each other. Like, that's where I'm at with it. Let's freaking move on. Child, they end up at square one with Marlo saying, well, let me know if you stand in the house. The girls is looking all uncomfortable like, damn, we all supposed to be having a good time. Now the trip has this awkward energy. Some of them, Drew, you know, mainly was just like, you know what, if it's going to be like this, Kenya can go home. It's the energy. I told y'all, energy is everything. And don't get me wrong, I get where Kenya is coming from. I'm not mad at her for telling Marlo how she really felt, but that using Brooklyn as an excuse and I'm not staying in the house and I'm not, okay, you already didn't ride with the girls, okay, but when you get there and you start trying to, you know, like segregate yourself from everybody and, you know, it's too much. All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about all of that, honey. I done gave you 126 minutes and 43 seconds and counting, honey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.